Are you ready to stop sabotaging yourself? Are you ready to eliminate your negative beliefs for good? Fantastic, because in this video, you're going to eliminate your most limiting beliefs so you can focus your power, your energy, and your creativity in order to manifest your goals and create your ideal life. In the previous video in this program, in this Breakthrough to Success program, you already find out or identified your 5 most limiting beliefs. And by the end of this video, you're going to eliminate one of those limiting beliefs and replace it with new and supporting and empowering belief. And not only that, you will know exactly how to do that for any future negative belief. This is going to be a working video, which means you're going to do some work. So you need a pen and paper and preferably the printout of the PDF that the link is in the description below this video. So if you need a moment to go get them, pause the video, go get them. I'll wait. You're back! Fantastic! During the previous video in this program, you identified all those limiting beliefs that stops you or sabotage you in your life. You also prioritize the 5 top negative beliefs or limiting beliefs in the order from the one that is damaging you the most to the least. So now that we have that, now that we have clarity about it, it's time to do something about them, right? Are you ready for it? Let's go. Before we continue, we need your commitment. You need your commitment. This is going to be an important and a very powerful process, but you need to be committed for that. So I'm going to ask you right now to take a moment for yourself, just go inside and make a commitment to yourself to go for this process in full on 100%. Great. And now let me know in the comment box below that you're committed. Simply write down in the comment box below, I am committed 100% to this process. All right. So how to eliminate a limiting belief? It's a simple process, but you need to follow it one step after another. The first thing I want you to write down is just simply write down what is the negative belief you want to work on. So you have 30 seconds. What is your limiting belief? Write it down. All right, and now you need to read this belief, this negative belief or limiting belief out loud. And you want to listen to yourself saying it and ask yourself, is this true? Do I have any evidence that this is true? Can I see it in my life repeating again and again that this belief is actually correct? Okay, so I'm going to give you 30 seconds. Just answer that. Is this belief is true beyond a shadow of doubt? 30 seconds. All right, and now read again this limiting belief that you wrote for yourself and ask yourself, where did it come from? Or from whom did it come from? For example, most of my limiting negative beliefs about money came from my parents. So I will just write from my parents. That's all. Okay, so you have 30 seconds right now to write down where from or from whom did you get this non-supportive belief. Great. And now just consider for a moment, is the source where you got the belief from, is it a valid source? So for example, I got my non-supportive beliefs about money from my parents. Now, my parents were poor. They never had money. So, for them to give an advice or ideas about money doesn't make a lot of sense, right? So you want for yourself to have a look at this specific belief that you have. The source that you got it from, is that source valid? You have 30 seconds for that right now. The way I see it is that your beliefs should be coming from either your personal experiences or from top experts. Okay, people that are really experts in that specific area. Not that they claim to be expert, but they're really experts by, their results. That's mine. You choose where you're taking your new beliefs from. That's your choice. The next part is simply refuse to believe this belief. So I'm going to give you now 2 minutes, and I want you to write down 10 times the following sentence. You need to write with a pen on paper. Not going to work if you're typing it, if you're thinking it, if you're saying it aloud. You need to write it down with a pen on paper. And the sentence is, I choose not to believe this belief anymore. It is not true. Simply write down this sentence 10 times. I'll see you back. All right, so the next step is to look for reason why this belief is not true. So for example, it can be that the people that gave me that belief, if you want, they don't have a clue. For example, my parents when it comes to money. Or maybe I don't yet have an experience with that. I need to get my own experience. Or maybe it can be that I know people that are a lot less capable of me and they're still very successful in this area. So those are just examples. So I'm going to give you right now 2 minutes to come up with as many reasons or examples for why this belief is not true. Take 2 minutes now. All right, now the next thing, which is very, very important that you remember, it's not enough to get rid of an old non-supportive, limiting, negative belief. You need to replace it very quickly, actually immediately, with something else. Otherwise, this old negative belief is going to come creeping back. So you need to find out something that is close enough, but the total opposite for that. So the way I usually do is I will look for something which is the opposite of the negative belief, or something that is close to that. For example, I got from my parents, not necessarily by the way, but by what they said, but by what they did. Okay, I got the belief that you have to work hard for your money. Okay, so all my life I worked hard for my money. When I started to work on my belief system and realized that this is very much ingrained in the back of my mind, that I have to work hard for my money, I tried to find something else. Now I tried I get money coming to me easily, but somehow it didn't click. So what for me clicked at the end is I work smart for my money. That was my new belief. And right now in my mind, every time that this old belief is coming, I have to work hard for my money, immediately I'm saying, no, I have to work smart for my money. And that changed everything. All right, so I'm going to give you right now 2 minutes to come up with a new supporting, empowering belief that will replace your old non-supportive, negative, or limiting belief. You have 2 minutes for that now. Great. And now it's not enough, because your conscious mind is going to fight you and say, no, that's not true. That's not true. You believe that, you need to work hard for your money. What is this change? So you need to come up with examples, proof, if you want. You need to prove to your conscious and unconscious mind that there are other people, or there are instances in your life that this is actually true. So what I did for myself when I chose to believe that I work smart for my money is look around for role models, for people that made tons of money in a very positive way, and they worked smarter than everybody else, not harder, because there's a certain amount of hours a day and there's a certain amount of energy that you can spend, but they just work smarter, and I decided to learn from them. And after getting a few of those examples, at one point it clicked. So I'm going to give you right now 1 minute to come up with a few examples that prove, either from your life or from people that are around you that you know, that prove that your new positive empowering belief is actually true. You have 1 minute for that now. All right, so the next step is measure yourself. This is crucial that you will do every single day, at the beginning at least, is you want to see how much power your negative or limiting belief still has. And then you want to have a look how much power your new positive empowering belief is gaining. You want to see how your behavior is changing every day. Is it changing towards the positive and empowering ones? And when you did it for a while, you'll see that, the positive will grow and the negative will slowly disappear. And when you feel done with that, then you need to do the process again and again and again. You need to go through every single limiting belief that you have in your life that have an effect on you, not something that is irrelevant, but any negative belief or limiting belief that has an effect on your life right now, then you need to do the same process again and again. This is important. And just be aware that whenever you grow, whenever you reach for new goals, whenever you're taking new challenges in your life, some negative and non-supporting beliefs are going to, to pop up. And right now, you have a perfect process how to eliminate them and how to replace them with more supportive, empowering beliefs. All right. So now let me know in the comment box below, what is your biggest takeaway from this lesson and what are you going to do about it? Specific and concrete. 1 minute for that. Wow, you did that. Fantastic. You're a superhero. And right now, you'll become bigger every single time that you will eliminate one of those beliefs. The next video is right here. And until we meet again, live fully, stay awesome. From Nisandeh.